Dive into the sands of time as we unravel the story of the most enigmatic ruler of ancient Egypt, Cleopatra. We'll journey through her life, her reign, and the myths surrounding her image. Stay with us till the end to discover the true face behind the myths. Born into a dynasty of Greek origin, Cleopatra ascended the throne at a turbulent time. The Ptolemaic dynasty, to which she belonged, was not Egyptian, but Macedonian. They were the successors of Alexander the Great's general, Ptolemy, who had seized Egypt after Alexander's death. Cleopatra was born in the year 69 BC, the third child of King Ptolemy XII. Unlike her predecessors who shunned the native Egyptian culture, Cleopatra embraced it. She was the first of her lineage to learn the Egyptian language in addition to her native Greek. Her upbringing was not without strife. The political landscape of Egypt was fraught with tension and internal conflict. Her father was exiled twice, and she witnessed the challenges and perils of maintaining power firsthand. She was educated in the royal tradition, learning philosophy, oratory, sciences, and multiple languages. At the tender age of 18, following her father's death, Cleopatra ascended to the throne. She was expected to co-rule with her younger brother, but the ambitious and independent Cleopatra had plans of her own. She was determined to rule alone, marking the beginning of a tumultuous reign that would eventually make her the sole pharaoh of Egypt. She was not just a royal, she was a scholar, fluent in multiple languages, and deeply versed in politics and culture. Cleopatra's early life shaped her into the charismatic and intelligent ruler she would become, navigating through political chaos with grace and strategic brilliance. Her encounter with Julius Caesar marked a turning point in her reign. When Cleopatra first met Caesar, it was a meeting of two great minds: Cleopatra, the young and ambitious pharaoh, and Caesar, the seasoned Roman general, were both astute in politics and strategy. She saw in Caesar an opportunity to strengthen her position in Egypt and extend her influence in Rome. Their relationship was not merely a passionate affair, but a union of political convenience. Caesar provided Cleopatra with the military backing she needed to stave off her adversaries, while Cleopatra offered Caesar a wealthy and strategically positioned ally. When Cleopatra gave birth to Caesar's son, Caesarion, it further solidified their alliance. Together, they envisioned a unified Rome and Egypt, a dream that was cut short by Caesar's assassination. Despite the abrupt end to their partnership, the alliance between Cleopatra and Caesar had already left an indelible mark on the ancient world. Cleopatra's political maneuvering with Caesar set the stage for a new era of Egyptian power and influence. It was a testament to her strategic brilliance and her understanding of the complexities of power politics. This alliance was more than a romantic episode. It was a shrewd political move that reshaped the power dynamics of the ancient world. Cleopatra was a pivotal figure in the Roman civil wars. This statement is not just a testament to her powerful personality, but also a reflection of her deep involvement in the political sphere of Rome. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, was not just a queen, but also a shrewd politician who understood the art of diplomacy and alliance-making. During the Roman civil wars, Cleopatra found herself in a unique position. She was the ruler of a prosperous kingdom that Rome desired, but she was also a woman in a world dominated by men. Yet she used these circumstances to her advantage, forming alliances and playing a crucial role in the power dynamics of the time. Cleopatra's relationship with Julius Caesar was an important part of her political strategy. She recognized the power and influence of the Roman Republic, and wisely aligned herself with one of its most significant figures. This alliance not only provided her with a powerful ally in Rome, but also granted her the recognition she needed to solidify her rule in Egypt. However, Cleopatra's involvement in Roman politics did not end with Caesar's assassination. After his death, she supported Mark Antony in the ensuing power struggle, once again showcasing her political acumen. This alliance, though it eventually led to her downfall, was a testament to her ability to pivot and adapt to changing political landscapes. But Cleopatra was not just a puppet in the hands of Roman leaders. She was a formidable figure in her own right, using her wit, charm, and intelligence to influence Roman politics. She was a woman who dared to challenge the power structures of the time, aligning and realigning herself with Rome's most influential leaders. In the end, Cleopatra's role in the Roman civil wars was pivotal. She was not a mere bystander, but an active participant, shaping the course of events with her decisions and actions. Her intelligence and political savvy saw her navigate through turbulent waters, aligning with and against Rome's most powerful leaders. This, in essence, captures the audacity and brilliance of Cleopatra, a woman who dared to play in the big leagues of Roman politics and left an indelible mark in the annals of history. Her relationship with Mark Antony was not just a love story, but a strategic alliance that challenged Rome itself. The bond between Cleopatra and Mark Antony is one of history's most legendary tales, a story that has been told and retold in countless forms, from the pages of ancient scrolls to the silver screen. Yet beneath the romantic veneer, there was a partnership of utmost political significance. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, and Mark Antony, one of the triumvirs of Rome, found in each other not just lovers, but allies. Their alliance was a powerful counterweight to the growing might of Octavian, Antony's rival in Rome. Together they sought to create a new world order, with Egypt and Rome standing side by side, rather than one under the yoke of the other. Cleopatra brought to this alliance her regal authority, her wealth, and the strategic importance of Egypt. Antony, in turn, offered the military might of Rome. Together they formed a potent combination that threatened to tip the balance of power in the Mediterranean. Their personal relationship was just as dynamic. Antony was captivated by Cleopatra's intelligence, her charisma, and her political acumen. Cleopatra, for her part, found in Antony a partner who respected her as an equal, a rarity in a world dominated by men. Their bond was a potent mix of love, respect, and shared ambition. Yet their alliance was not without its challenges. They faced opposition, intrigue, and betrayal. They experienced triumph and defeat, but through it all, their bond remained unbroken, their alliance unshaken. Ultimately, their story ended in tragedy. But their legacy endured. Their alliance left an indelible mark on the annals of history, a testament to their shared vision and the power of their combined might. Their partnership was a blend of romance, power, and mutual respect. It was a relationship that transcended the personal and shaped the course of history. And it is a story that continues to captivate us, millennia after they walked the earth. Cleopatra was more than a political leader. She was a patron of the arts and a visionary in enhancing Egyptian prosperity. As we delve into Cleopatra's reign, we see a leader deeply invested in the betterment of her kingdom. She understood that a prosperous nation was not just about political stability, but also about a thriving economy and a vibrant cultural life. Cleopatra focused on bolstering Egypt's economy. She implemented policies that stimulated trade, particularly with the Roman Empire, which was a global superpower at the time. Cleopatra knew the importance of a strong economy for the stability of her kingdom. She encouraged the export of Egypt's abundant resources, such as grain, papyrus, and precious metals, while importing luxury goods to satisfy the tastes of her court and the Egyptian elite. But Cleopatra's contributions weren't just economic. She also had a profound impact on Egypt's culture and arts. She was the first Ptolemaic ruler to learn the Egyptian language, a move that endeared her to her subjects and helped her consolidate power. She also embraced Egyptian religion and customs, further strengthening her bond with the people she ruled. Cleopatra was a patron of the arts, commissioning works to beautify Alexandria, her capital city. She understood the power of art and architecture in promoting a ruler's image and legacy. Under her rule, Alexandria flourished as a center of culture and learning. Moreover, Cleopatra was a great builder who commissioned numerous construction projects throughout Egypt. These projects not only provided employment for her subjects, but also served as a testament to the might and wealth of her kingdom. Cleopatra's reign was a period of cultural renaissance in Egypt. She revived traditional Egyptian art forms that had been overshadowed by Greek influences, and she promoted the study of science and literature, turning Alexandria into a hub of intellectual activity. Her reign was marked by significant cultural and economic advancements. Indeed, Cleopatra was more than a queen. She was a visionary leader who left an indelible mark on Egypt's history. Her contributions to the economy, culture, and arts played a crucial role in shaping Egypt's identity and prosperity. History often blurs the line between myth and reality. This phrase holds particularly true when we delve into the life of Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt. The mythos surrounding her is as vast as the desert sands, and it often dwarfs the reality of her reign. We can't talk about Cleopatra's myths without mentioning her reputation as a legendary beauty and seductress. Tales of her charm have been passed down through generations, often painting her as a femme fatale, who used her allure to manipulate powerful men like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. But what if I told you that this portrayal is not entirely accurate? Historical records suggest that Cleopatra's real power lay not in her physical beauty, but in her intellect, charisma, and political acumen. She was a polyglot, fluent in 9 languages, and a shrewd ruler who navigated the tumultuous political landscape of her time with skill and determination. Then, there's the myth of Cleopatra as an Egyptian. While she was indeed the Queen of Egypt, Cleopatra was of Greek descent and belonged to the Ptolemaic dynasty. This doesn't make her any less of an Egyptian ruler, but it does provide a nuanced perspective on her identity. Another common misconception is the romanticized portrayal of her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. While there is no denying the romance involved, these relationships were also strategic alliances designed to strengthen her hold on power and secure Egypt's position in a world dominated by Rome. The myth of Cleopatra's dramatic death by an asp's bite is perhaps the most enduring. While it's a story filled with pathos and tragedy, some historians argue that this account might be a fabrication, and the actual cause of her death remains a mystery. The legends surrounding Cleopatra are undeniably fascinating, but they often overshadow the reality of a woman who was a capable leader, a brilliant strategist, and a proud representative of her kingdom. So, as we sift through the sands of time, let's demystify the legend and reveal the true Cleopatra. Cleopatra's legacy extends far beyond her lifetime. As the last pharaoh of Egypt and a woman of immense wisdom and charisma, her influence has permeated through the ages, leaving an indelible mark in art, culture, and modern media. In the realm of art, Cleopatra has been depicted time and again, her face gracing the canvases of countless artists throughout history. From the ancient frescoes of Rome to the grand oil paintings of the Renaissance, her image has been immortalized, her story retold in the strokes of 1,000 brushes. Her allure and mystique have captivated artists for centuries, making her one of the most portrayed women in all of art history. Moving on to culture, Cleopatra's story has been told and retold in countless ways. Her life has inspired numerous plays and novels, her romance with Mark Antony serving as the dramatic backdrop for Shakespeare's tragedy, Antony and Cleopatra. She has been presented as a femme fatale, a cunning political strategist, a devoted lover, and a wise queen. Each interpretation adds another layer to her complex character, enriching our understanding of this enigmatic figure. In the sphere of modern media, Cleopatra continues to be a source of fascination. From Hollywood epics to historical documentaries, her life and reign have been explored in depth. She has been portrayed by some of the most iconic actresses of our time, including Elizabeth Taylor in the 1963 classic film Cleopatra. Even in the digital age, her story continues to captivate audiences worldwide, her name synonymous with beauty, power, and intrigue. Cleopatra's influence is not confined to the past. She continues to inspire women today, her story serving as a testament to the fact that women can be both beautiful and powerful, that they can rule kingdoms, and that they can leave a legacy that echoes through the ages. Her story is a testament to the enduring power of her personality and reign. As the sun sets on the story of Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, we're reminded of the enduring intrigue of this remarkable ruler. Born into a tumultuous era, Cleopatra navigated through political upheaval and personal trials to etch her name in the annals of history. Her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony were not merely tales of romance, but strategic alliances that reshaped the ancient world. Far from being just a seductive figure of legend, she was a visionary leader who enhanced Egypt's prosperity and cultural richness. Yet the true essence of Cleopatra often gets obscured by the veil of myth and speculation. Her legacy, however, continues to inspire and captivate us, extending far beyond her lifetime and permeating modern culture. Unraveling her story has been like walking through the corridors of time, revealing the true face behind the myths. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating tales from the past.